In 2020, the sales of bicycles rose 65%. When the economy shut down, leaving millions of U.S. citizens restrained from socially gathering or exploring, people began turning to recreation to relieve their stress and pent-up energy. On the other hand, essential workers had to find other means of transportation as public services began limiting drivers and destinations in order to slow the spread. The shutdown pushed essential workers towards personal transportation, giving rise to micromobility. And as the sales of bicycles rose 65%, the sales of electric bikes rose 145%, sparking the electric bike boom. Welcome to the Cruiser Racer channel. I'm Rebel Lion of the Electron Rebels Bike Club, and this is Bike Talk. Bike Talk is a personal vlog with an electric bike enthusiast. Here we share with you news about the e-bike industry and new technologies. We also feature electric cruiser and cafe racer brands. And we specifically highlight custom and DIY electric bikes. If this channel appeals to you and you like what we like too, please click like and subscribe. Now let's get to the show. Greetings enthusiasts and welcome to the channel. I'm Rebel Lion of the Electron Rebels, the Grand Admiral, and this is Bike Talk, the personal vlog of an electric bike enthusiast. Being that electric bikes are more affordable than automobiles, there's no surprise as to why they're growing in popularity. On average, people are willing to spend between $2,500 to $3,500 on a reliable electric bike. And because the technology for two-wheel electric transportation has and continues to improve, the market for these two-wheel vehicles continues to grow. In the last 5 years, the electric bike industry has seen significant progress in battery life, design, and performance. These are the factors that sparked the 2020 electric bike boom. Many contributing factors to the boom was the way in which e-bikes have been marketed in the U.S. U.S. bicycle retailers found new ways to market e-bikes to older active customers. Following Europe's lead in making these vehicles more appealing to an older generation of baby boomers ranging from ages between 52 and 70 years old. The baby boomers account for 25% of U.S. electric bike sales, while the other 75% of the market is heavily supported by American youth living in big cities. Generations Y and Z have been raised in a very fast-paced digital world. In their short time on Earth, they've seen the world through electric devices such as mobile phones, tablets, and laptops. Studies are showing more young people are opting out of accumulating debt. They've had a front row seat over the last 10 years, watching the generations before them struggle with student loan debt. They've also bared witness to the miseducation of the financial and monetary industry. Gen Y and Z are doing their best to make better decisions for their future and their environment. This younger generation is taking on little to no debt, which will allow them to live a more free lifestyle, and choosing their means of personal transportation more wisely to help pull back on their carbon footprint. This generation will change the way Americans view the bicycle, from a tool for sport, recreation, or toys to a primary source of transportation. But will the West adapt to the e-bike the way Europe and China has? Well, that is to be seen. My theory? I believe that the US may never fully adapt to micromobility on the scale that the Europeans and Chinese have. That is, at least until we rid ourselves of dependence on fossil fuel. The US and much of the world is going to have a very hard time separating themselves from prehistoric energy. It may take upward towards 100 years before our dependence is completely detached. The problem is, the US and the West is simply not ready to give up their dependence. The energy industry is so far entangled in coal, oil, and gas, and I believe this was deliberately engineered by the industry itself. As the older generation struggles with the changing of the guard, the younger generation is rushing toward the change. And frankly, they're feeling that the change isn't happening fast enough. It's common for an older generation baby boomer or Gen Xer to blast a millennial or younger generational for riding an e-bike over a standard bike. They like to say that e-bikes are cheating. Although it's a dumb accusation, it's also an ignorant one as well. Researchers have made many claims to e-bikes being more efficient than standard bikes. They have found that e-bikes produce a better workout than standard bikes. They've also found that riding an e-bike results in better health benefits than riding a standard bike. E-bikes promote a healthier immune system because a rider can go further, longer, and faster with ease without weakening their defense system. There are things a standard bike can't produce without a rider ending up completely exhausted. A body that is completely exhausted has a much harder time maintaining a strong immune system, which will fight virus or infection. That is the science. There was also a time when young people were less active in athletics and recreation. And as more micromobility units become available to U.S. consumers, we begin to see a shift in daily routine and activity. Because electric bikes, scooters, and skateboards are fun. These vehicles allow us to travel further and explore more. Micromobility doesn't require licensing, insurance, parking, fuel, or much maintenance. There is no 8-year auto mortgage or sitting in traffic for 4 hours a day. E-bike cyclists don't have to deal with the everyday hustle that drivers have to in order to go to work or run errands. And these are the reasons electric bikes are blowing up in popularity in the US. Older cyclists use them to offset knee, hip, and joint fatigue, all the things that keep them from staying active. While more young cyclists are using them to avoid debt pitfalls and stay mobile in a very fast-paced world. These days, young people are pushing off settling down and having families so early. This is alleviating the need for automobile and mortgage debt. They are seeing the e-bike as the best option for living more sustainably free lifestyles, as well as a way to further decrease the harm that outdated energy has caused to our environment. Personally, it's these types of studies and research that help to boost my confidence and morale for the future of electric bikes. And I am truly excited to see what's to come with Gen Y and Z. My only hope is that it doesn't take more than 100 years to change the way we travel. What do you think? Can we get to complete sustainability before the year 2120? Or are we doomed of losing control over our planet and atmosphere because of our stubborn human ways? Leave me some feedback in the comment section below. For now, let's move on. Today's sponsor is Cruiser Racer. Cruiser Racer is more than just a channel on YouTube. It is an entire platform based on electric bike building and enthusiasm. The first way you can help support this channel is by liking this video and subscribing. And if you'd like to go a little further, check out our store on Teesprings. In the store, you'll find authentic, eye-popping designs from the Cruiser Racer and Electron Rebels line. This is a great way to support this channel and help us grow. So head on over to the store and check out our designs today. Now back to the show. What's up, guys? I'm here at the park sitting at a bench. There we go. Sitting at the bench, doing some reflecting on the week. This week actually was definitely a little busier than most. This week I actually started my partnership with AmeriCorps, and we spent the week in orientation, 3 days in orientation, just kind of learning AmeriCorps standards and rules, and and then also learning about the program Safe Streets that will be serving under. So it was very educational, definitely that. It was very educational and eye-opening. There's a lot to be done in our community, and I'm definitely happy to be a part of making any change, positive change that we can make as a team. So yeah, we spent a lot of time in orientation. We walked to this park, as a matter of fact, for our lunches, a park that I'm very familiar with. And I met a lot of great people, young people, and I'm really looking forward to working with them. But the week coming up, next week coming up, it'll be my first week as an official staff member with Second Cycle, and I'm definitely looking forward to this part of the journey. So what's been on my mind lately is I'm trying to figure out how I can continue to produce Bike Talk in the Builder's Corner while I'm working full-time or serving full-time with AmeriCorps and Second Cycle. It's been kind of a doozy. I've been playing it in my mind for about a week and a half because I know it's going to be challenging. So here's what I came up with. The Builder Corner already changed a bit. It's not just me working in my own shop on my own bike. It's also me working at the shop, working on other bikes and just kind of narrating what's going on and what I'm doing. And so I decided with the Bike Talk segment that it will be more to what it was originally supposed to be, more of a personal vlog of an electric bike enthusiast. I'm going to start producing Bike Talk as just that, a blog on this process of me building the Cruiser Racer brand and building my own custom electric bikes. And that's the best that I can do. So I'm going to start just doing more documentation of the day-to-day things that I'm doing and how my life is changing as I build this brand out and getting closer to the ultimate goal of the Cruiser Racer brand electric bikes. And I feel that this is, it's really gonna open me up to this audience. Nothing is easy. Anything worth pursuing is never easy. And I know that there will be challenges ahead. And it's a journey and an adventure that I very much look forward to because it's something that I've chosen to do, not something that's been forced upon me. So although it may be taxing, hard, whatever, I'm definitely looking forward to the challenge of it because it's just ultimately going to make me a better bike builder, a better entrepreneur, business person, and you know, I think ultimately also it's going to make me much better with dealing with people, you know, because I'll be serving the community, and I definitely could use a few lessons in serving others. So humbling myself and going forward just to learn, just to be a student. Definitely looking forward to this. So the Bike Talk segment is going to change a bit. It's definitely worth watching and witnessing the journey because when I learn, you learn. And that's ultimately what this channel is for. Teaching others how to build bikes, electric bikes, especially. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get on this bike and take a ride. I just wanted to stop a little bit and spill the beans a little bit about what's going on in my head and the things that I've been thinking about and the challenges that I see ahead. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get a ride in and head home for a quiet evening. Yeah, that's gonna be it. So I'll see you I'll see you on the next one as the journey begins. Later. I'm a lion, and the show is where I roam. I'm a lion, trying to feed the algorithm. Help a lion, feed my e-bike addiction. Just like and subscribe so I can build more bikes, and I will document it all for you. Thank you. You're so kind. And here we are again at the end of this week's episode. Now, as I mentioned earlier, the Bike Talk show will be changing to more of a personal vlog of my journey as I build out the Cruiser Racer brand. My partnership with AmeriCorps and Second Cycle is the kickoff for the next 2 years of my education, and I hope that you will share this experience and adventure with me. If you like this video, please show me by fingering the like button, and if you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. New content is posted weekly on Monday and Friday just for you. Thank you for watching today. I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Have a most excellent week of riding. Stay safe and ride easy.